Hello you guys, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. I'm the Buddha Baddie. I'm a psychic and intuitive medium. I channel messages that I get from the Most High, and I give you guys those messages to see what you guys need to be aware of currently. What is going on in the energy, things like that. Okay, we're gonna get started with the message. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Okay. Alright, if you guys want to book a personal, my email will be in the description below. Okay, if you guys want to donate to the channel as well, my link will be in the description, or that will be in the description, and that would be very much appreciated. Okay, I love each and every one of you guys. All right, and if you guys want to know more about me, that information will also be in the description. All right, we're gonna get started. Spirit, ancient ancestors, angels of highest white lights. Okay, I'm hearing like slow and steady wins the race. Okay, I keep on getting that energy a lot recently. So you guys are like being told to slow down. All right, don't rush, because like right now you're in this energy of like there's a steady flow. Okay, there's a steady, something about being steady income, steady flow, something steady is going to be coming in for you guys. Okay, all right. So something, you have to be like attentive. All right, don't be so quick to rush. Okay, don't rush anything. Okay, don't rush any decisions. All right, just think about things before you do things. Okay, the unexpected, this is like a once in a blue moon. Okay, once in a blue moon happening here. Wow. Yeah, okay, there could be a lot of fear surrounding this transformation. All right, surrounding this new portal that you're accessing, or surrounding this new timeline that you're jumping. And I feel like Spirit wants you to surrender. Okay, there's a lot of like what ifs, or will this happen? But Spirit is saying like focus your mind on being steady towards your goals, steady towards your path. Okay, there's something here about like focusing, being very focused. Okay, all right, will and boundaries. All right, I feel like, yeah, all right, you guys have set so many boundaries that Spirit has wanted you guys to do. I feel like you did things in such a good like order, is what I'm hearing, like very orderly. Like you did something in like the right steps, like properly. Okay, even through the moon cycles, I feel like you have been doing something so like orderly that I feel like it's like your abundance is coming in such a way that it's like, and I think a lot of it has to do around your like self-growth. Okay, your like growth within yourself. Okay, like you have done something in such a way that like the universe is literally just ready to like nourish you. All right, nourish all the things that you guys have been praying about, or like manifesting into your life. Okay, I'm hearing like decluttering. Okay, the void, self-reflection. Yeah, I feel like you've built up a lot of willpower through a lot of self-reflection, reflecting on a lot of things within yourself here. Okay, maybe you felt a void in your in your heart, or growing up maybe you felt like there was a void in the way that you viewed your life. Okay, I don't know, I'm getting that kind of energy, like there was a void in your life for some reason. Like there was something here I feel like your spirit needed to grow into. Okay, resilience. Yeah, okay, if you guys 3 for 5 of my timer, if you guys feel a lot of like I'm getting like this closing of a cycle here has built up a lot of resilience for you. Okay, your spirit is very resilient, but also I'm getting like the repercussions of it were so severe that maybe you even have like a lot of like back pain, or like it's just the energy, because energy does not lie. So if you guys feel like there's a lot of like heaviness on your shoulders, your back, it's all that weight that you've been carrying energetically. All right, that your spirit guides are like have seen you, it's like pushing a boulder up a huge steep hill, and your ancestors and your spirit guides have been seeing you do this like even your whole life, is what I'm hearing. All right, and it's like the repercussions of that cycle is like you're still dealing with that. And I feel like Spirit really does express to me a lot like resting. All right, even if it seems like you rest too much, like Spirit really wants you guys to rest. Okay, because after a lot of traumatic instances, resting is actually the most healing thing you could do. All right, sleeping is also healing. There's a lot of things like that. Okay, all right, masculines, beginnings, protection. Wow. Okay, I feel like you have a masculine in this new cycle who is going to like they're going to enter this new beginning. Okay, there's going to be a start of a new beginning for you, a new cycle here. All right, and I feel like a masculine energy is going to be in this new cycle. All right, whether this is a new person or someone, I don't know, whatever this is, take what resonates. All right, or you guys could be masculine energy. But I'm seeing that, yeah, it's like you have been protected through a really tough cycle here. Okay, you had, this cycle was a lot about, and it could have been like a 10-year cycle, 8-year cycle, whatever, 7-year cycle, but and this cycle was a lot about learning how to really love yourself. Not just saying you love yourself, okay? But like actually actively putting in the work, taking those steps to truly love yourself, okay? And I feel like you have this masculine energy or energies, I don't know, who are very much so appreciating that, okay? This new beginning, I feel like you're gonna have a lot of people who are going to be very much so infatuated with you, or just infatuated with your energy, with your self-love, all right, with your resilience as well, because you're going to be feeling that off your energy, okay? We are spiritual beings, okay, living in a human experience. So people are going to be feeling that spiritual energy, all right, spiritual tie to you guys, because they're going to be seeing how strong of a soul you are, how resilient of a soul you are. Okay. And I feel like a lot of the moon cycles here, there's something having to do with the moon phases, all right? You've been tested and tried multiple moon phases here, all right? But Spirit is going to give you some sort of like leg up in a situation here, okay? Or Spirit has been giving you a leg up in a situation here, all right? Let's clarify. Oh, excuse me, okay. Let's see. And I feel like this new beginning, it's going to have a lot of people on the outside looking in, and they're going to be feeling very much so like left out of these blessings. They're going to feel like they missed, you know, I'm getting like miss you. Like you're gonna have people from the past already facing a lot of these shocking revelations about you, being like, wow, I really missed out, or whatever I did to this person, I really like, I'm feeling cursed for doing this. Like this, that's an interesting energy I'm picking up. Like defeated. People are gonna be feeling defeated. All right, whatever they've been doing in these cycles here, being used by the enemy to steal, kill, destroy you. These beginnings are really gonna make these people really like thrown in for a loop. That's for sure. All right, 7 of Cups, fantasies, illusions, opportunities, options here. All right, I feel like you have set a lot of boundaries with people who are trying to play with your mind. All right, play with your emotions, okay? People who are trying to conjure up different ways to emotionally manipulate you, trick you, deceive you here. All right, there's a lot of healing. All right, you're getting your justice, okay, for a lot of lies, slander, rumors, okay? I feel like you're being seen as someone who's a phoenix rising, all right? Very, very strong. You see, she's a very powerful woman, all right? And I feel like you have to do a lot of rest, okay? A lot of sleeping and healing, okay, from these energies, because yeah, it could have been a really intense cycle here, I'm telling you. A lot of people playing with your emotions, a lot of people trying to deceive, trick, or manipulate you, all right? I'm getting like Houdini energy. Like, you see me now, now you see me, now you don't. Okay, these people are gonna be feeling like they once knew you, but now they don't even know who you are. You're like a totally different version of yourself. All right, they're gonna be feeling even more confused, because they're gonna be like, wow, I was like, they believe their lies, they believed everything they heard about you, so now they're gonna be really kind of shook, or like in like an energy of like, wow, like I really didn't know this person at all as much as I thought I did. All right, and I'm hearing the Dua Lipa song. Dun, dun, dun. Catch me or I'll go Houdini. So like, yeah, you're gonna be having a lot of people from your past as well being like very like where did she go, like how did, like what, like you're gonna be like, it's like you're gonna be your own magic trick. You're gonna be like, boop, like now you see me, now you don't. Okay, interesting. Okay, like I feel like they're just spiritually not gonna be able to like because you had a lot of people who like this is a cycle that you had to learn about your own self-love and how important and how worthy you are of a person, because you had a lot of people manipulating your emotions, manipulating yourself to make you feel unworthy, while simultaneously riding your coattail, all right, so to speak, or simultaneously like siphoning your special energy, okay? And so these people were playing with your mind, playing with your mental, being like emotionally manipulating you so that you wouldn't seem like, wow, I'm not worthy of these things, or I'm not worthy of receiving this, while they go and take your your blessings, or your, you know, blessings, so to say, you know, air quotes, in a cycle that's Had a lot to do with them like trying to put you down to receive what's yours, okay? And a lot of these people are gonna be feeling very confused, okay? They felt like they were the star of the show, and I feel like this is a lot had to do with them taking and siphoning your energy so that they could feel like main characters of their life, because you have main character energy, baby. Like, we're not gonna hide the fact that you guys definitely, you know, command a room, or you guys have very much so like a starstruck, all right, or you have like a very much so like a star-like quality to you, all right? And a lot of people were just very like vampiric, okay, energy vampires, okay, narcissist. A lot of these people were like envious, and they were doing a lot of like trying to like even destiny swap with you guys, okay, trying to, you know, put you down and minimize you so that you wouldn't be seen as worthy for these blessings that are, or your own, like, it's crazy. It's like the sovereignty that you hold, the actual energy that you hold. It's like people didn't want you to notice your light, so they wanted to steal your light from you. All right, and that's a lot of the emotional manipulation going on. Yeah, these people don't master themselves, okay? These people are very lazy. They don't work hard for what they got. 11:11 on my timer. Okay, there's a lot of spiritual awakenings happening here. A lot of people did not want, they wanted to confuse you so you wouldn't spiritually awaken to this, all right? Because whether they say it or not, or whether they want to admit it or not, you guys are the muse, okay? You guys are their muse. You guys are their blueprint, how they want their life to be. They see your life, even if you go through the hardest of hurt, like, you know, you're divine, okay? People want that anointing, all right? They want to be seen in your light, all right? And this is why you deal with a lot of haters, okay? You deal with a lot of people who are very hateful towards you, people who do things in spite of you, okay? Because they don't like that the divine blesses you, or the divine has such a calling over your life that they want. It's like think of it as like the main character in a show, right? Their storyline, their plot for the show, it has to be more interesting, okay? Maybe they're a lot more, maybe their character could be more controversial or complex or whatever, but it's because their plot to their story, it makes the whole entire show, right? And the side characters, clearly they have some sort of like plot to them, but a lot of times they don't go in depth with them. And this is how these people feel in their life, whether or not because they don't want to do the work with themselves, they don't want to heal themselves, they don't want to feel like they're their own star of their own show. So they do a lot of things to manipulate circumstances, and they see you in such a light that like they know the divine puts you on a pedestal, okay? And the divine holds you in high regard. And these people feel like they feel like side characters, okay, in your show. And so this kind of like animosity towards you, whether it's hidden secretly, they want to like overcompensate this and make you feel like nothing, or make you feel like you're not a main character of your own life, while they take over this like main character energy, okay? People were not humble when they treated you a certain way. They were very egotistical, all right, thinking that they can do you better than you. Justice, all right? This is all this justice coming back to you guys for your resilience, for your perseverance through these cycles, all right, through these karmic loops, through these karmic endings here, okay? You're getting a lot of justice, okay? A lot of things coming back to you. What the enemy stole is coming back to you tenfold. That's what I'm hearing. Wow. The devil can't have me or my family. This is an eviction notice to the enemy. The chain breakers in the room. That's what I just heard that song. Damn. Okay. Yeah, definitely a chain breaker. Okay. Definitely emperor energy. Whoa. Okay. So you have someone here who is like, I think this is your energy though. Okay. Whether or not you're masculine or feminine, you guys are really stepping in like a leader role. All right. This was your energy all along, okay? You're meant to sit in your throne. You're meant to have a very strong demeanor, okay? Maybe people think that you come off as intimidating or intense or whatever because you have such a strong presence, all right? The divine puts you, like exalts you so high that people really can't touch you, all right? And I feel like also Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, like this is giving me like the justice that you're receiving has to do with like you obtaining back your abundance, or getting even more abundance than people once thought that you would ever have, or people once thought that they could take from you. Also, like your beauty is looking better, you're looking much better, much healthier, much more vivacious. Like your vitality is coming back to you, because the enemy was siphoning and trying to take and trying to emotionally manipulate and basically just siphoning off you, okay? Maybe like making you lose yourself, maybe making you lose touch with yourself. Like you're under a lot of spiritual attack. And you broke a cycle, and now you're in your energy of sovereignty, your energy of assertiveness, leader, all right? and you're doing things, and this is why the divine loves you so much, because you do things in such a humble manner. You're not over here doing what these people were doing, flaunting it, excessively, you know, boasting or doing all these things when it's running around with your energy. No, because God knows what you can handle, and God knew that you can handle these little, you know, running around energies thinking that they can carry your energy better than you. And they knew that you just have such a humble and graceful way of doing it, okay? And this is why the divine blesses you. This is why the divine favors you, okay? And I'm hearing, I feel like people are gonna think that in this season you're gonna be kind of annoying, or like you're gonna be a lot to handle, because like you're really, like, God is really showing up for you, and you're being told not to be as humble as you once were. Not saying don't be humble at all, but just, you're meant to, you like, show yourself off a bit, okay? If people can be all conceited, using your energy to be conceited, you might as well damn well take that energy back and be conceited in your own right, okay? I was also hearing the song where it's like, anything you can do, I can do better. So, I don't know, you're gonna have a lot of people pissed, okay? They're gonna feel like you're one-upping them, or they're gonna feel like you're showing up, you're stunting on them, all right? But you're not stunting on them, it's you taking back what they were trying to steal from you, and you showing, hey, this is mine. You can't take that, that's not yours, all right? And they're gonna feel some way about it, and let them feel some way about it. Because it's not theirs to begin with, okay? Do the work. If you do the work, you'll be the star of your own show, all right? And there won't be any need for secret animosity, hidden jealousy, all right? That's just not the way it goes for you, all right? Yeah, wow, I split the deck. Intent to hurt or harm. These people were trying to causing some, trying to do fraud in your name, all right? Doing some sort of a tax fraud, insurance fraud, or whatever, to an angel, a spirit guide, an angel in human form. It's just, yeah, your gifts, I'm telling you, you're very gifted, okay? Your pathway has a lot to do with receiving gifts, okay? Whether it's actual gifts or just like gifts from the divine, all right? And so many people are in your business, dude. You have just so many people, like, just like seeing you as some sort of like energetic battery, okay? And the divine is really going, source is really going to show up for these tricksters, these frauds, okay? These spiritual charlatans, okay? Someone could be going to prison for committing some sort of fraud in your name, all right? Intending to hurt or harm someone who's celestial, who's otherworldly, who's not from here, all right? Who's out of this world, trying to abuse you for fortune, all right? For fame and fortune. It's just, it's wild that these people think that they can do this, okay? And it was a secret collaboration. It was an alliance of people. These were people who were like, shh, keep it on the hush hush, okay? Keep this on the hush hush. Let's be against the divine being, the deity, the supreme being, the alpha. I'm telling you, the alpha, emperor energy, the leader, who's assertive, who's meant to be a leader. You had so many flying monkeys ganged up against you because it's like they were trying to tap into your Akashic records, trying to tap into your abundance, okay? Before you even knew where your abundance was. This is how they can emotionally manipulate you. It's like they saw your abundance, they saw your prosperity before you could see it. They saw the light on you that you couldn't see at the time. And this is why you had to learn such a heavy cycle, or you had to learn such a heavy 11. 11 could be significant, 7-11. You guys had to learn such a heavy lesson about a certain cycle here, okay? We have Aquarius energy coming through, we have Aries energy coming through, and Libra energy coming through. Clarify 7 of Cups. What is the 7 of Cups about? Wow. All right, I feel like these people are going to try to gain access to your energy by trying to avoid their legal complications in their life. All right, this is the emotional manipulation, confusion, delusions here. They want to avoid any legal repercussions in their life, no matter what here. All right, so whatever access, because they see you're getting good karma. They see the access you have to the divine here. They know your spiritual ranking. All right, and these people could be facing prison time. All right, I'm getting like RICO charges, all right, things like that. And a lot of them are trying to create illusions here so they don't fall into these legal issues, okay? Or this is what they're trying to emotionally manipulate. Yeah, I can't make this up. Through false allegations here about a trusted person on their pathway, all right? They were trying to create legal issues by acting as if they're you, acting as if they're the trusted official, acting as if they have some sort of title here in regards to your pathway here. Yeah, a starseed. Trying to mimic a starseed's energy. All right, but they're stars in the reverse. These people have no star power, no star quality, and I'm not saying this to be mean or just to hate on them. No. I'm saying this because these people, they don't do it the right way to actually connect to their sovereignty, their star power. Because they have it within them if they do the work, if they're actually, but they see that it's like seeing something. what's the best like example for this? It's like when a kid goes into a toy store and they see a teddy bear, right? But then they see another bigger teddy bear and they're like, I can get this teddy bear, but I want this teddy bear. But then the parent is like, no, that teddy bear, the other kid is gonna have it. It's the other kids. They already saw it first. They're gonna have it, and they throw a tantrum. They throw a fit because they're like, but I want that teddy bear. I want, like, they literally in their mind create this crazy illusion, crazy fantasy that that teddy bear should be theirs, but it wasn't theirs to begin with. So these people are really delusional, okay? And I say I'm okay with all, like, you know, sometimes you gotta be a little delulu to find the solulu, for sure. But I think that these people, they were doing it in such a way that was never gonna work out for them, ever. Because when you're doing identity fraud or trying to literally be someone else and not your own person, that can become very, very much so a distorted mentality of yourself. That just becomes like mental illness. Honestly, it becomes mental illness when you're so fixated on someone else's appearance, the way they live, who they are as a person, their energy. You don't even, it's like you're not even a person. You're not even who you are. All right, you're just running around in a meat suit trying to be someone else. It's just, okay. Anyways, clarify the star in the reverse. Yeah. All right. I feel like these people are just always focusing on the negative. Okay. They're very bothered by the fact that you guys don't care also, and I think that's also part of it. Like, they thought that you would be so down now, you'd be so, everyone hates me, that you would be so bothered, and they could just be like, la la la, I'm taking off with your inheritance, I'm taking off with your abundance, like, these people are actually, like, insane. Yeah, I feel like you guys could be definitely unbothered tarot readers, psychic investigators, okay? Intuitives, okay? Yeah, and I feel like a lot of these people, it was ritualistic abuse to block your heart chakra, so you wouldn't allow these abundance manifestations to come in. So you'd be so heartbroken, so devastated, so so traumatized, I should say, that you would close off your heart altogether, so you wouldn't be on the frequency of opening your heart and being receptive to what is yours. And this is the rituals that they were doing here. These demonic rituals here. Yeah, because these people have entities attached to them. These people literally have, and they have attachments of entities, dark entities that they were utilizing to do this to you guys that are attached to them. So, like, in their eyes, they see this as, like, this is what I have to fulfill. When in reality, like, no, you're being run by a dark demonic vessel, or, sorry, you're being run by a dark demonic entity that is, honestly, like, you're not even a person anymore. You're just operating on such a low frequency that this entity is just, like, running you. That's the energy, okay? Community. I'm telling you, a community of people all getting the message that they can't take your stardom. All right, that you're going to be a star no matter what because the divine favors you. All right, the divine was always going to have a plan over this, okay? These people thought they'd get away with this. This community of people thought that they were being so smart. They thought they were being so clever. And now they're getting a shocking message here that they're facing endings. 2323 on my timer. So then that 2023 could be significant. The age 23 could be significant. I'm also hearing the Blink-182 song where it's like, nobody likes you when you're 23. Yeah, you're a healer. All right, they were trying to create endings for a healer. Not on my watch. I don't think so. The divine's saying, I don't think so. That's not the way it's gonna go, okay? If you think you can play God in a divine being's life, you're in for a really rude awakening, okay? Eight of Pentacles reverse. Clarify Eight of Pentacles reverse. People haven't mastered themselves, okay? Very lazy. They don't do the work. They don't put in the work for themselves. Clarify Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Achievement. Yeah. On this pathway, these people don't master themselves, so they don't gain access to their own achievements, okay? Love spell in the reverse. Okay, I feel like they also did not achieve doing a love spell on you guys, okay? Trying to do a love spell on you guys, trying to, like, send some type of bondage here so that they could take your achievements from you. That failed. Okay. Transition. Someone could be transitioning. I don't know. Or this was like a huge transition that they didn't expect to happen. Yeah. All right. Someone who is attaching these negative cords to you guys. Karmic energies. All right. These were karmic attachments here. I'm telling you, illusions. I cannot make this up, even if I tried. Yeah, those love spells, they failed miserably, okay? This is like, someone could definitely be going through, like, out of here. Okay, and I don't mean it to be like rude or harsh, or I mean, like, this is the divine saying, like, these cords, these attachments that they've been doing so much to try to, it's like they want to keep you in a bind here, all tied up here. All right, maybe even try to make you transition out of here. All right, like I said, there were illusions here on the collective's energy. This was death magic being done on you guys. Death magic is not a joke. All right, these people could be facing a lot of endings in their life here. All right, they did this in excess. 25 my timer. They did this death magic in excess, you guys. Too much. Very gluttonous, projecting all this energy, all this bad luck on you guys. But you guys have been protected. I'm hearing the song. I don't know why I'm hearing this song, but it's like, catch me in, it's like, how does it go? It's like, what's all that static? Catch me in traffic. Been doing this shit. My music is lavish. I've been mistatted. No, it's like, how's it go, spirit? Been doing this and my music is lavish. I've been mistatted. Bitch is dramatic. F it up in the back of elastic. I don't know. That's what I'm hearing. So these people have been very dramatic. All right, misjudging you. All right, trying to falsify information about you guys. All right, so you don't receive your justice, so you don't be seen as a phoenix rising, a resilient energy. All right. I feel like you guys are looking very good too. That's just the energy I'm getting. Like, your justice is to like glow up and stunt on these people. Yeah, because you had so much faith and perseverance through this. That this is your justice for all the faith that you've had to the divine, knowing that somehow, some way, you were going to be able to relieve yourself of these false allegations towards you. Whoa, of this false information, all these smear campaigns on you, all these hate crimes against you, all because you're a faithful individual who does things the right way. And there's jealousy and envy towards that. Trying to falsify documents on you, or falsifying your name, trying to sprinkle in some truths with a lie. All right, I'm hearing 2 truths and a lie. So it's like they're lying on you, but they're spreading it with some truth, a little truth to it, to sneakily create these illusions. Okay, I feel like also your justice is getting a fresh new start in life. Yeah, rich girl. If I was a rich girl, na 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 na. A lot of people knew that you're gonna be rich, or they saw like a richness in your life, like a rich, like when you have a rich spirit, you have a rich life. They wanted that rich spirit, but these are empty vessels, so they can't have it. Wow, imprisonment. Trying to imprison a rich girl all because she's gifted. You gotta be kidding. You got to be kidding me. Yeah, so I feel like a priestess in the reverse, a dark priestess, someone who uses their spiritual gifts for bad, they manipulate circumstances, they do dark magic, they're gonna go to jail. Or they're gonna out of here. This, I'm telling you, emotionally manipulate. They use their intuition to emotionally manipulate. To trick, to deceive. Alright? And these could be multiple dark priestesses here. On a role model energy. Someone who's a role model. Alright? Heavy Libra. Okay, someone could be a Libra in the energy. Leo in the energy. Someone could be a Libra or Leo, or Libra or Leo season is significant. Leo season could have been a season of you regaining back your confidence. August. All right, Libra is the season right now where it's all about balance being restored in your energy. All right, justice being served. Justice. These people really tried it. They really tried it. They played on your top. They tried it for too long. And you guys are in a recovery mode, healing. All right, it's instilling a lot of fear in these people that you're healing. All right, because they've been trying to escape something here, of trying to escape all this and envy towards you guys, but you guys are protected. You guys are so spiritually protected. It's like your energy is like a vault right now. Like, people can try to like steal whatever, go in it or whatever, try to like get into the password, like, wrong password, wrong password, wrong code. You can't enter. Do not enter. All right, and these people are very envious. Okay, these adjustments they have going in their life here. All right, they're having to make some adjustments here. All right, because your gift is too powerful and too strong for them to even think that they can, try it. All right, your ancestors have come through, breaking you from these bonds. All right, breaking you from these ties. All right, these toxic negative attachments here to tie you down, to bind you. All right, to keep you in this, look at that. It's like they wanted to keep you in this like just tied up, like all tied up. Or this was intuitively, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, all in one. All right, romantically. It's like such an attack on your life. And this is why Spirit is going to bless you so much, because you had so much willpower through all of this. It's like, even when you knew that there was so much hate, there was so much smear campaigning, there was so much negative false lies about you, and you still had to keep going and still speak your truth, even if people were not believing you, or people were just believing what other people were saying and going with it. All right, you still had the faith that the divine would show up for you in one way or the other. And congratulations, that is exactly what the divine's doing, because the divine has not forgotten you or forsaken you. Okay, I'm going to leave this message here. Hopefully that message resonated with you guys, and I will see you guys for the next reading. Bye bye.